Okay, welcome back everybody. This is going to be a video that I've been waiting a long time to do. This is going to be the detail strip step-by-step of the Wilson EDC X9L. This would probably apply to all of the X9 guns. As a matter of fact, I know it would. So we'll start with the basic field strip, and then we will go down into the detail strip. Assuming everybody knows how to detail strip or field strip, I personally choose to take the recoil system out first, so I can kind of keep some of the wear off of the bushing. Considering how hard I run this gun, that might be a little ironic. Let's go ahead and twist the bushing, push the link forward, and I just go ahead and pull all that out. There we go. And let's go ahead. I always have a little bit of, put some iPro on for this. We're going to do the firing pin. Push in the firing pin, and then pull down to get the firing pin stop to start moving. Firing pin stop is out. Firing pin spring. So that is your field strip. So obviously we start with the hammer cocked, and you have to do the thumb safety in like a middle position. Let's try to start pushing on the other side. That's starting to lift it out. Kind of helps maybe to use if you have a tool. There we go. I'm going to use this to help me along. Pushing through. And there went the plunger tube, or the plunger tube spring, which I guess is a sign that the plunger tube spring is in pretty good shape. So that is your thumb safety. Next step is you decock the hammer, and then this is where it gets to be a little X9 specific. This is one of the changes that Wilson has done. They provide tools, takedown tools. You can certainly use a punch. I wouldn't use a brass punch. I've always used punches, but we've got this takedown tool that there'll be a hole at the bottom of either the back strap or of your mag well. And what you'll do is you'll push on that, and it will pop out. You know what? I'm gonna hold it like this. It'll pop out the back of the gun. So now your your grip is now popped off of that. So that is how that works. This and now is how you get the grip panels off of the original X9 guns, the 2.0 guns. That no longer applies. You can take off the back strap. Let's go ahead and we're going to remove the hammer and the hammer strut. We're going to take out the hammer pin. It's that large pin right there. There's your, so now your hammer and strut come out. That takes pressure off of your mainspring. This is the, one of the custom things on this gun. The mainspring is built into the X9 guns. You just slide up on it. If it's a little tight or your gun's dirty, you could get, maybe a punch or something and push on the bottom. And so lift that out. There is your mainspring. At this point, you need to take out the leaf spring. If your leaf spring is in there a little tight, which it probably will be, go ahead and pull the trigger, and your leaf spring comes out. Now you need to take out the sear and the disconnector. So there's a pin for that comes across. So we're going to push it from the other side. Here's your sear pin. You can see it. And your sear and disconnector will fall out of the gun. It might be a good idea to maybe keep these oriented the way they should be when you're reassembling it, or at least take note of it. So now at this point, what we have to do is we have to get the trigger out, but you can't get the trigger out unless you get the mag release out. So you're going to need a small screwdriver for that. And this is where a lot of people screw this up. If you're a 1911 guy, you're getting tired of hearing this. There's a small screw in the mag release. That is not a threaded part. That is to turn a leg. So you will depress the mag release, and you will put your screwdriver in there, and you do a 1/4 left turn. You will feel it release. Out comes your magazine release. Boom, out the back comes your trigger. Note that the back of this trigger is facing down, and so at that point, you have a completely detail stripped EDC X9. If you should have the need to, this plunger tube is different than on regular 1911s. This is removable. I can't recall which way it slides, but it is keyed, and this is a machine part, so if you ever were to damage your plunger tube, it fits in like a dovetail in the frame. It's not staked in, so it's user replaceable with no tools. Maybe other than sliding it with a punch. So that's also an upgrade on the system. So if you want to see any more stories or pictures or links of stuff on the EDC X9L or X9 guns, please go to the website at John1911.com. That's JOHN1911.com. Remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good day.